everybody, welcome to my channel. For those of you guys that are new here, welcome. For those of you guys who are returning, welcome back. We're going to be taking a look at the end of the reading, end of the year 2025 reading for Starseeds, Shamans, Lightworkers, Wayshowers, all of you guys that resonate with not being a part of the Earth system. Okay, so we're just going to take a look at the end of the reading. What is the message that your galactic team, spirit team, angels, guardian angels, gatekeepers, your spirit animals, your elementals, whoever you work with, your goddesses, your deities, whatever it is, what do they want to say to you? First, I hear congratulations, you made it, right? You didn't give up, you didn't throw in the towel as many times as you may have wanted to. You know, it's been a hard year, and it just continues to get harder, I think, for some of us, right? That sometimes we may question our purpose, why these things are happening. You're such a good person doing all these great things. Why do you keep going through hardships, obstacles, and challenges, right? And so you've grown a lot this year, okay, exponentially, and you should honor your growth, all right, where you're at, and knowing that, you know, everything leads up to the next part of your season. So as you close out this season, as you close out this chapter, as you close out karmic cycles and all of the healing work and shadow work that you've done in 2025, because remember, our new year starts in 2026 in the spring equinox, but this is our last season to go through this, right? And so what is the message? You know, what is it that they want to say? 144 on the clock. All right. Beyond the mind. Okay. So you've moved past this ego. You've moved past the shadows. Okay. You are sitting in and embodying your higher self. You're living more in your authentic truth. The flower of life pattern is here, right in your throat chakra, opening and expanding it. You're very connected to your third eye, your crown, your higher chakras. You've activated almost all of your chakras. You've had DNA activations this year. Okay, you may not have felt like you got a lot of hits from spirit, like all the things you used to get, but you know, oh, I'm sending, oh, I'm going through my rebirth. It's kind of like you've moved into this knowingness where you don't have to seek it out or needing validation or confirmation. You just know what you're experiencing, what you're going through. You've reached past the mind state, the 3D state, right? The 4D state. You guys are residing in the 5D. You guys are embodying your higher self. Okay. And that's all the work that you've had to do this year, is all the things that you've had to go through. But you're living more in your truth. Don't you feel that? Don't you feel like you're no longer dealing with the bullshit? Don't you feel like you're no longer, you know, still people-pleasing, self-sacrificing, right? You know, any of those things. Having imposter syndrome, codependency, trauma bonding, right? You're also able to see past other people's bullshit, their wounds, their inner child struggles. You're also able to hold space, have compassion and understanding, but hold your own fucking boundaries this time around, right? There's something more strong about you. There's something more determined about you. You're living more in solitude. You're living more in silence. You're not sharing. You're not seeking. You're understanding. You are standing more in the truth of who you are and embodying it. Aluminum Essence. I love this. One of my favorite cards, because this really is about expansion. It's about embodiment. It's about connection. That heart chakra, look at that. It's online. The heart is the bridge to the heaven and the earth. So you have unlocked the high heart chakra. You have activated it to feel divine love, to feel love, to know what love is. Your hands, for some of you guys, you may be doing energy healing, you know, or starting energy healing, or feel the energy within your hands, but you are a healer. You carry light and illumination in your hands, in your voice, in your essence. You've been through the mud, you've been through the shadows, and it's time for your bloom. Look at the 1,000 lotus petal on your crown, right? The dragonflies, it's your rebirth season, okay? So during the north direction, during the winter months, right, you're finally becoming. You're finally moving into your role of who you really are. You don't care what it looks like to the collective. You don't care what it looks like. You're standing so much in your truth. And there's blessings that are coming. There's gifts that are coming. There's more illumination that's coming, more awareness, more understanding. That third eye chakra is activated and illuminated. Your higher chakras are now activated and illuminated. You are now in your inner feminine, inner masculine. You're in your inner union. You're operating from your God sense, your God self sense. And it all started with you activating your throat chakra. Really activating that, really expressing your truth, whether that was to spirit, to yourself. Really listening to the guidance and following it. Wow. Heart of Source. All-encompassing love, unconditional acceptance, serenity. Isn't that what I said about this heart expansion here? You've unlocked the key. The high heart, divine love, source love, God's love. You're radiating that. You carry that within you. This is your light body. This is the light that you're exuding, the illumination that you're exuding. This is where you're at. All-encompassing love. Again, you understand people. You can hold empathy, but you also hold your own. You're no longer self-pleasing. You're no longer saying, okay, I see your bullshit and I understand it. You got inner child wounds and I love you and I'm going to be here. No, no, no. You got some fucking inner child wounds and I was there for you. But now you got to work on them inner child wounds by yourself. You've created your boundaries because you're learning to have unconditional love for self. Your heart has expanded. So you're feeling your gifts, your power, your God self coming online. Didn't I say that? God self, right? And it certainly came through. Your voice. Activation, angelic attunement, divine support, right? Seraphim, one of the highest forms of angelic presence that you can encounter on this journey. Ascension energy, high vibration, your voice. Angelic attunement, again, you have reached the higher levels. You are operating in your God sense, right? Your angelic sense. For a lot of you guys are being attuned in 2026, working with angelic transmissions, energy activations, healing, okay? Some of you guys are going to be using your voice and it's going to be healing, powerful, activating, all right? You're fully supported. Your galactic spirit team wants you to know you are fully supported, right? You've done your mission on earth, right? Now your ascension is here. Now you're embodying it. Now you're ready to be the teacher, the master, the leader, the guiding light. Here. Look at that. Shut the front door. Oh yeah, you guys are standing in your power. Like this end of it, right? Okay. Yeah, you guys are no longer self-sacrificing for relationships for the greater good of like nobody. Like I love this. Mm-hmm. A lot of your relationships this year came online. A lot of your relationships came up, were a very focus point for you guys. Not so much work. Work probably was great. Things around work were fine, but maybe your relationships with your coworkers, your relationship with your spouse, your relationship with your family, whatever that looks like. What you found, you guys, is that you were very lackluster, emotionally disassociated, not happy in life, and bored. Very, very bored, right? It feels like relationships were very superficial or unfulfilling. It feels like all of those things became into your awareness, right? Of where you, again, been holding yourself back. You've been pouring into people, giving your resources away, your money, your time, your attention, your efforts, your effects, right? But people have been showing you who they are this whole entire year. You've been seeing how they show up for you when you have your accomplishments, when you have your gains, right? You see how maybe you've been unsupported, okay? And you've been trying to figure out how to break away from most of this year, but it feels like now, coming at 2025, you're not playing any more games. You're not playing small anymore. You are very clear about where you are at. You have thought about it, processed it, alchemized it. You are very clear about your movement forward for 2026, who you're choosing to move with, who you're bringing along. And one of the things that you are going to be taking in is more fun, more joy, more softness, where life doesn't have to be so much. You've learned how to prioritize your time and attention. Some of you guys were stuck in a relationship, stuck within connections that just were not serving of you, that didn't bring you joy, didn't bring you true fulfillment. Your friendships that as you ascend, as you've gained, as you start to embody, you start to see those relationships shifting and changing. And Spirit is bringing in newness. So your Spirit team wants you to know, look at you, you're sitting in the master energy of the Master of Orbs and this Master of Stores. But to me, it's Master Spirit, right? There's an ascension energy. It's like he's floating, right? He's determined. He is not fucking around. So there may be a cold exterior around you, but it's not cold. It's where you need to be. Boundaries, respect for self. The Two of Chalices and the Eight of Swords. No longer playing small for relationships. No longer going to allow yourself to feel stuck. Fuck that. No more fear. No more doubt. Rising above. Knowing that you can have fun. This is you. Finding joy and softness. Releasing. Allowing the flow. You're finally saying, hey, you up there, right? Okay. Give me what I want. There's your ascension. There it is, right there. Okay. Independence, abundance, blessings. Look at that. Okay, somebody could be getting married, all right? But this is single. This is independence. Independent crystals is about being single, moving away from relationships, moving away from dependency, moving away from codependency, attachments, being on your own. You're abundant. And this is what the energy is bringing you guys, right? You are abundant. So raises, stability, your hard work finally paying off, you seeing the fruits of your labor. It's one of the best cards. She represents the Empress energy in the minor arcanas for us, right? She's beautiful. She's abundant, okay? So, you know, this is the energy that you're moving into, right? All of this energy, all of the 2025 was to help you break away from people. To like literally maybe even to isolate you on your own, or to show you all of the ways you've been leaking your energy so you can pull it back and really focus on you, your abundance, your material gain, your success, right? People haven't been supportive of you. They haven't been honoring you. They haven't been celebrating you. You haven't been celebrated this year, okay? And so here you have the transition, the death energy, right? This is ascension energy. And it's one of my favorites because although somebody could be passing in your life, but I don't feel that, you know, and if it is, sorry for your loss, but I do feel like this is you, right? Leaving behind the old you, finally ascending and embodying the higher self you, the ascended you, right? The one that speaks from source love, unconditional love. A new beginning. A new job, new car, new home, new relationship, new beginning. It's a new chapter, right? So at, 2025, the death energy is bringing in a new beginning, solid, concrete, aligned. The Four of Flames, right? Stability. Home. Homecoming for some of you guys. This could be love. It could be soulmates. It could be a new job, stability, whatever it is. Your spirit team wants you to know that job well done. Your blessings are coming, right? So things are falling away. You're going through a huge transition period, but it's bringing you to be independent, no longer seeking outside validation, no longer seeking things outside of yourself, no longer depending on people, to support you. You've learned to support yourself. You're embodying divine love. So you are, again, integrated. Your inner masculine and your inner feminine. You're in union now with God, with your God self. Oh, that's just so beautiful. All right, and what is 2026 bringing for this beautiful collective energy? What can 2026? 2026. Thank you. All right, so the healer is found. All right, so again, you're a healer. Okay, so you may be studying healing, all right, or you may be healing yourself. All right, or there's going to be healing in 2026. So if you've been dealing with some health issues, health scares, things like that, right? And things came online because what you find is people are not supporting you. People are not being there for you, right? People don't care, okay? It shows you who you need to have in your life in the next season. And you are going to feel way more empowered in 2026. Your health is going to get better. It's going to improve. Your vitality is going to improve. Your energy level is going to improve. You're empowering. And this is because you're releasing dead weight. All right. And so we have the spinning wheel, frequency upgrade, new plan, adventure, spiritual advancement. Need I say more? I mean, I kind of already said this, but need I say more? I don't think so. Ascension energy is here. Embodiment is here. A new beginning is here, right? So again, you are advancing spiritually, okay? And that's going to be showing in the physical realm. All right, I love this energy. And we have the collective consciousness. Tap into the alive field. So your job and your mission is to help the collective in some way, shape, or form to ascend, to rise, all right? Okay, you're going to be very connected. So your mission work is going to be assisting others. All right, let's go ahead and the last bit of oracles. The Galactic team. Wow. You guys have super ascended, okay? Sovereignty, like the golden dragon. Beautiful, right to choose. Immunity to hooks. Look at that. What the fuck did I say? You guys are not going to be listening or caring about other people. Immunity to hooks. You're going to be immune to it. They can't hook you. You're sovereign. Okay? You know who the fuck you are. Right to choose. You have a right to choose the life that you want to live. Where you want to go, who comes into your next season. Sorry, I got super excited for you. Okay. You can tell when we get excited. All right, let's go ahead and pull some tea leaves and go ahead and close out your reading. If you have not done so and you enjoy the reading, please make sure to like and subscribe to the channel for further notifications. I would love to hear you claim 2026 sovereign in the comments below, if you so choose. I also offer private one-on-one sessions, if so guided. All of my information is linked in the bio below. Come on, guys. Come on, you guys. Take all that. Never mind. All right, so they wanted me to take all that. We have lightning, Control your anger or you will be sorry. Okay, so I do feel like you've learned to control your anger. I feel like that's where the embodiment is coming in. But I also feel like you know when your anger is rightfully just. Candle, you will be shown the way. Again, you guys are being guided and illuminated, right? And I feel like this is by your higher self. We have claw, be careful, do not take risks. Okay. Needle in the thread, a sincere wish will be granted. July can be significant of 2026. Firecracker, excitement. I told you guys I was getting excited. The tiger, doing something risky, taking a chance. And you have here, don't take a chance. So, I don't know. Feel into that, okay? Somebody may need to take a chance. Somebody may need to not take a chance. Cup, you should accept valid criticism, okay? Okay. Bird flying, news is on its way. Good news. And frying pan, trouble, accusations, okay? And again, this energy that could be coming up for you guys at the end of the year is, again, you guys are going to see things very clearly and you guys are going to cut people off and people away, all right? So we have abundance. When your heart's intention is to serve humanity, doors of abundance naturally open. For those of you guys that are healers and channelers, love. Live your truth and share the love that is in your soul, and you will. Guidance. You are not alone. You are guided by masters and teachers of the highest realms, and you are. Seraphim is coming out. Y'all got some, y'all working with some ascended masters up in here. Intuition. Trust your intuition has been guiding you to the answers that you seek. Trust yourself, okay? Starseed. You are a starseed. Raise the vibration of the planet through your radiant, loving light, and you're doing that, okay? As you heal, as you ascend, that's what it is. Inner alchemy. Inner alchemy is achieved when you react to fear with love, all right? Celebration. Celebrate your achievements. You truly are a gift to the universe. Truth. See your light, know your power, have the courage to walk your truth, all right? And then courage. Live your life fearlessly with courage, strength, and determination. You see why I didn't want to do all these? And no limitations. You are a celestial being with unlimited potential. There is much for you to share. All right. That is all I have for you guys. Trust the process and trust the journey. Happy New Year, you guys. I will see you guys in 2026.